Hello everyone, my name is Zard and welcome back to another video. Today I'll be taking a look at set number 76208, the Goat Boat. So this set has 564 pieces, is meant for ages 8 and up, and of course released near the end of April to, of course, not necessarily coincide with the release of Thor Love and Thunder. Of course, that does release in July, but kind of to have a couple sets out before the film releases. So Thor Love and Thunder is the Marvel movie that I am most excited for this year. I love Thor Ragnarok. I really like Thor and Korg and Valkyrie and all those characters. And then on top of that, you go and put my favorite Marvel team, the Guardians of the Galaxy, from my two favorite Marvel movies, into Thor Love and Thunder, and even if it's just a short-lived thing for the Guardians, I am really excited for this movie. The trailer looked really great, and I think this set is really great. Of course, the Goat Boat seems to be a big thing when it comes to the merchandise. Of course, we did see it a bit in the trailer, and of course, there's Funko Pop coming out. There's quite a few different Goat Boat things, so it's I guess just probably going to be a pretty big thing in the film. This set has 5 minifigures, that being Thor, Jane Foster, the Mighty Thor, Gore the God Butcher, Valkyrie, and Korg. There's also, of course, Thor's goats, Tooth Natcher, I believe, and Tooth Grinder, if that's what they're going to be called. I'm not 100% sure. There's quite a few stickers in this set. The build is a Viking ship, but of course it can fly, I'm guessing, through the Bifrost with a couple goats at the end. But if you just sorry, if you just want a Viking ship, I think this for sure satisfies that, but at the same time there is a creator expert one, so I think this kind of gets two things. You get a cool Viking ship and a cool Thor Love and Thunder set. So I think this set was just a set I was really excited for right away. Not only does it have like one of the best names of a Lego set I've ever heard of, the Goat Boat, it's just great. The minifigures also seemed really good. And the build seemed really nice. Of course, getting pictures of that second smaller set, I was a little disappointed by that set, given that there's nothing exclusive to that set. But this set is a really great set, so I'll take a closer look at it now. So here is the ship, the Goat Boat. The colors are very consistent, being mainly dark tan with some dark red in there and some dark bluish gray, light bluish gray elements in there as well. One thing that I did realize that I hadn't realized before was how much open stud space there is in the actual main part of the ship, which I don't mind. I think that's fine. The shields on the outside are really a nice addition. Of course, those are all stickers, which, considering that the pieces they're on, unless you completely put them off the circular dish that they're on, the sticker placement doesn't overly matter, as you really can position them however you want. So you really don't have to worry all that much on stickers for at least those shields. Other stickers here are the Asgard Tours sign right there, which is a sticker which looks nice, as well as this one right there. I'm guessing the NA21, that would be New Asgard 21. At the bottom, you have some of the blue, light blue tiles there. You can also see how this is built, which it looks fine down here. It actually doesn't really, it's not too colorful. It doesn't stand out that much, which even though you're having it like this, you're never going to see that. Here is the front of the ship. You have the heads of a couple creatures. I don't think those don't look like goats. I would guess like serpent heads. There's another sticker right there, and a couple stickers right there. That droid arm piece is used for something. You would clip on Stormbreaker to this, and you can position it. Which I'm guessing this is almost like the key to the goat boat. This is what it needs to fly. It needs Stormbreaker, and I'm sure Mjolnir would also potentially work. On the back of the ship here, you have a couple serpents there, and just some nice shaping there. The colors look really nice. Into this room here, it is pretty plain. You have a couple clips there, but there's a fire extinguisher, some sort of staff, and there's a little bit of a table with a bottle there, as well as some sort of gem, and a new Asgard sticker for a map there. I really like the roofing of this particular interior of this ship. Here is the other side. It's very similar. The stickers are all the same. And the last part of this goat boat build is, of course, the goats. Here are the goats. I think they're built fine. I think the heads do stick out a bit too much, but those are printed headpieces there. The feet, they look nice. I think those are done quite nicely. They can just attach there with those pieces on that they use for their body, the Technic pin bricks there, and you have a longer Technic pin there which just connects right here, and that connects in where you have the goat boats, and then the goat boat can go flying off with Thor's goats. So now I'll take a look at the minifigures of this set. So I think one thing that makes a really good Lego set is a really good build as well as good minifigures, if it of course applies to a set, not necessarily a display set like a UCS set needs to have some amazing top tier minifigures. It's really about the build. But with a play set like this, to be a great set, it for sure needs a strong build and strong minifigures, and this set has both. The minifigures here are quite nice. You have Gore, Gore the God Butcher. They do just call him Gore on the box. Of course, that does not surprise me. I don't think they would want to put God Butcher on their box. Then you have King Valkyrie, the mighty Thor, Jane Foster, Thor, and Korg. So, starting with Gore here, who we haven't seen yet in the trailers, but we have seen a bit of merchandise for Gore. And I'm excited to see Gore in the film. Of course, that scene being the, I'm guessing that's all black, the Necro sword there, given that it's a black sword. The face print here looks nice. I guess it's more of a like mischievous smile instead of just a smile, but a smirk for a guy who is out for vengeance, killing gods. I don't know if a smiling expression is necessarily the best expression, but I still think it's a good face print. The torso print is plain, but I believe from what I've seen, it seems pretty accurate to what we'll see in the film. And I don't think the not having leg printing is all that much of an issue with this minifigure. I would like it, but I still think this is a fine minifigure without it. So the next figure is Valkyrie. I quite like Valkyrie in all the films that she has appeared in. This minifigure is very well detailed. The torso printing is really nice with some black, some silver in there, white. The leg printing, the toe printing, hip printing, it's all really nice. She has a blue cape there and a bit of back torso printing there. You can see the other expression there as well. The hairpiece is nice. I think it's a much better hairpiece than previous Valkyrie hairpieces that we have seen. In this face print, both face prints look good to me, and she has a sword there. The next figure here is Jane Foster, or the mighty Thor, and her outfit looks really nice. It seems accurate to the film. It's nice to get leg printing, toe printing, hip printing. All of that is really nice. The torso print as well is nice. I like that she has colored gloves there. That's one thing that I don't love about the Thor figure. She has Mjolnir there. And here is the new headgear piece. You have the hair attached to the helmet that is dual molded, and it looks really quite nice there. Here is the face print, and this is a fine face print. It's a very commonly used female face print. I do wish they had just used the face print they have made for Natalie Portman, especially since they had it with, I believe, the Republic gunship. That just would have been a better face print instead of just reusing these face prints that we get 10, 20, 30 times a year, because it's probably the most used female face print. The red cape there is a soft cape. It's nice. The next figure here is Thor, and I must say, I love this figure. I really do. But this is not my favorite version of Thor that we're going to see in the film. The blue outfit seems alright, but I absolutely love that Ravager outfit, and that's what I was hoping for with the small set, is we were going to get that Ravager outfit. I just want that so much. And then his, what it seems like the final act of the film outfit, which is kind of a darker brown, black, silver outfit that has a bit of fur added onto it. That's the outfit I wish we got in this set, because I think that's a vastly superior outfit. But I do still think this is a decent outfit here. I do wish he had some colored hands there just for gloves, as I think just all flesh color there just doesn't look great. There's toe printing, leg printing, hip printing, torso printing. It's all really nice. We have a new Mjolnir or Stormbreaker build here, which is probably the best one that we have gotten. I think it's really well done. The face print is the same face print that we saw last year with the Infinity Saga, and the secondary face print has a lightning or thunder eyes there to the figure, and I think this is a good figure. Before the trailer, I would have thought this was an amazing figure, but now seeing the trailer, I'm kind of disappointed on what we didn't get with that final act outfit, is what I'll call it, as well as the Ravager outfit. Here is the figure that I like the most of this set. It's Korg. I love Korg. I have a Korg figure beside me of Korg Pops, bit too much Korg merchandise. I love Korg. I love Korg minifigures. I want Korg minifigures. Just give me more Korg minifigures and I'll be happy, even though we've pretty much got every single possible Korg. Even more Korgs. Arm printed Korgs, leg printing Korgs, dual molded leg printing Korgs, new face print Korgs, maybe a different outfit that doesn't even exist, and we can get it with a Korg. Just more Korgs, and of course Meek. But here is Korg. This is the same face print and secondary face print head piece as other Korg figures. The torso printing is really nice, as well as the leg printing. I think the legs are good, even though what I've seen is it seems like Korg's pants are super colorful in the film, but it seems like these represent them fine. I really like that fur piece added onto the Korg figure, and I like the torso print. It seems really good. He has a club there, which seems a little short to me. It seems really short. But these 5 minifigures are really nice. Of course, the Valkyrie and Korg are exclusive to this set. You can get the other 3 in the cheaper set. And I still think these are really strong minifigures. I would have loved to get a different Thor in one of the 2 sets. It's just, I think some variation with the main character would have been nice, but I still think it makes sense, of course, to have Thor as well as Jane and Gore in the cheap set. I just wish the cheap set maybe had another exclusive figure, whether that be Star-Lord, a buildable Meek from what we've seen, Zeus, is one of Gore's like alien creatures that we seem to see, even just a new Asgard civilian. But I still think these are some great minifigures. I think they go with the set, or at least what I'm picturing. They seem alright. It looks like Thor and Korg will go on a couple missions, so it's good to have those together. And of course, Jane, you have to have her in this set. Valkyrie and Gore also totally makes sense. I guess we'll just see when the film comes out if this was really the best minifigure choice. But before the film, these totally seem like fine minifigures and really good minifigures to have in this set. And here is another really strong Marvel box art, probably one of the best I've seen. Here's Thor Love and Thunder's box art. You have the Bifrost in the background, the minifigures displayed quite nicely, even though Gore's not there, which is kind of odd. You have Thor there as well as Jane. The minifigures there, the Avengers logo, which is kind of odd, but I feel like that's added onto most sets. You have the goats there. You can see all the minifigures in the background, the set information. I absolutely love this box art. I really like what Marvel's doing with their box arts, and I just love how colorful Thor Love and Thunder is, so the box art for sure has that to it. Here is the back of the box. You can really see a lot more of the set, how it opens up, and the minifigure versions of the characters we saw on the front. And I really think this is a strong Marvel box art. So that was my review of the Goat Boat. I think this is an amazing set. The build's really nice. It has some nice minifigures. Of course, being that the cheapest set does have 3 of the figures, that does for sure take some exclusivity away from the minifigures of this set, but the build's really strong. I think this works as a good display set. I think if you built a stand for it, it'd look really, really nice. The Korg and the Valkyrie are really nice additions. It's nice to get some exclusive figures here. If you're not a fan of stickers, this for sure does have a pretty large amount of stickers. But I still think this is an amazing set. I hope you enjoyed this review, and I'll see you in the next one, and I hope you enjoy Thor Love and Thunder.